Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. So there are a few things I want to talk about. First, starting with the singer Coco Jones. Now recently Coco Jones was under fire for praising the Afrobeat artist Ayra Starr. Can you believe it? People were dragging her for giving Ayra a compliment. Y'all watch this.
I love Afrobeats. I love there's this artist Ayra Starr. She's so fire, and I just met her the other day, and she's so cool.
Really? I never
She's
heard of
really
her.
cool. She's
Ayra Starr.
She's gonna be a star for sure. I
Okay.
mean, she already named herself that, but she gives a vibe.
All right, I'm gonna look.
Now, people didn't like the fact that Coco said Ayra is going to be a star. Even though Coco didn't mean anything by it, you could clearly see that she was giving Ayra a compliment. A lot of Ayra's fans felt like that was a backhanded compliment by saying she's going to be a star. I think people were overreacting, but I could kind of understand how it would be a little off-putting to hear for some people because Ayra has made a name for herself internationally. She's actually big in Nigeria. She's actually one of the biggest artists to come out of Africa right now. And also she's big in parts of Europe. People in the Caribbean and Latin America are starting to get introduced to her, and some Americans are starting to get introduced to her as well. So she's actually made a name for herself. Even Rihanna knows who Ayra is and she wants to work with her. So Ayra is kind of a big deal. So I can understand how it would be off-putting for somebody to hear, oh, she's going to be a star, when technically she is a star to a lot of people. And on the flip side, I could kind of look at it like this. Let's just say if somebody from outside of America was talking about somebody like Summer Walker and they were saying, oh, she's talented, she's going to be a star one day. I'm sure a lot of people would be like, what? Summer Walker is a star. I mean, check her stats. She's one of the highest streaming female R&B artists out. She has platinum records under her belt. She is a star. Most people who listen to R&B would agree that Summer Walker is a star. Just like people who listen to Afrobeat would agree that Ayra is a star. But yeah, people got upset with Coco over it. You know, they were kind of comparing Ayra's streams to Coco's streams, and they were saying Ayra is bigger than you, Coco. What are you talking about? And I kind of felt bad for Coco because she honestly didn't mean anything by this. It was genuinely a compliment. And there's no way she would shade Ayra because, for one, they actually met each other and they actually have a collaboration coming up on Ayra's upcoming album. And the song is called Woman Commando. So Coco was not trying to shade Ayra. And I don't even like how some people were trying to downplay Coco's career either. I mean, she might not be as musically successful as Ayra is. However, she's still very much a star in her own right. She's a Grammy Award winner. She's an actress. She actually stars in the hit show Bel Air. Not to mention, she has music that people love and listen to. And she was a Disney kid. She started off at Disney. And guess what? Ayra grew up watching Coco Jones.
I have Coco Jones.
My girl.
Coco.
She's on there too.
You know, I grew up on Disney, so I used to watch Coco Jones on what's the name of that? Let It Shine. And now I have her on my album. That's crazy.
Things are coming true. Things are like coming true to you.
God is great.
So as you can see, Ayra loves Coco Jones, and it was kind of pointless for some of Ayra's fans to even come for Coco. But not all of Ayra's fans were doing that. Some were defending Coco. Some were saying, y'all chill out. She meant it in a good way. So it wasn't everybody who was coming at Coco, but there were a lot. And I thought that was completely unnecessary. Both Ayra Starr and Coco Jones are stars in their own right. And I'm actually excited to hear their collaboration. I'm also excited to hear their upcoming albums. I actually really like Ayra's music, so I definitely am going to look forward to hearing her album the year I turn 21. Also, I will review Coco's upcoming album whenever she decides to drop it. She did release a single called Here We Go a few weeks ago, and I didn't get a chance to talk about it, but I'll talk about it now that we're here. I love this song. This song is a whole vibe. I love Coco's vocals on it. I love the production. I like that Overnight Celebrity sample that was used. The song is super soulful, and it definitely reminds me of something that Jasmine Sullivan would sing. And also, I really like the video too because she was really dancing. So Coco is out here doing her thing. Ayra is doing her thing, and I think people should support them both instead of pitting the girls against each other. Now, moving on, I want to talk about this. Now, there's this woman on TikTok who exposed Kim Kardashian for allegedly pulling strings to get her daughter, North West, to star in the live Lion King concert that took place at the Hollywood Bowl this year. They did this whole big production for the Lion King to celebrate its 30th anniversary. And apparently North got the role of young Simba, not because she was more talented or better than the other kids who auditioned, but because, you guessed it, she is Kim and Kanye's child.
My extremely talented and gorgeous daughter auditioned for the role of Simba in this production of The Lion King at the Hollywood Bowl. We were so excited for her to get this audition. She's been on Broadway 4 times already and has had parts in TV film, so we felt she had the perfect experience for this role. Her agent sent her up the audition and she made it through 4 rounds of callbacks, and the final round was with 3 girls and my daughter was one of them. But while we were waiting in the audition room with one other girl and her mother, someone walked in. It was Kim Kardashian with North West. We had heard that there was someone that was in the industry that was pulling strings to get their daughter in front of the casting director. We found out it was North West on that final audition, and we were so disappointed. We had heard that they wanted to cast a talented kid with some good experience, but one that doesn't have a name, because they wanted to uplift a smaller voice in the community. And we thought my daughter was that person. But Kim Kardashian allegedly paid her daughter to be in this production, and her daughter does not have the experience for this role, as you could see. It is extremely disappointed, and Mr. Hollywood, I hope you learned your lesson to not cast a Nepo baby over talent ever again.
Now, if this whole story is actually true, it is definitely messed up. It is messed up. And I don't want to criticize North because she's a child and she looked like she really had fun on stage. So the problem is not with her getting the role, but the problem is really with her mother, Kim Kardashian, using her power and money to take opportunities from other talented kids just so her daughter can get a chance to shine. And honestly, I think Kim did this because I low-key think she's trying to use her daughter to one-up Beyonce's daughter, Blue Ivy. Because wasn't it announced this year that Beyonce and Blue Ivy are going to star in the Lion King prequel? They're actually a part of the voice cast for the movie Mufasa. And I don't think it's a coincidence that Kim Kardashian is now trying to push her daughter North to be aligned with the Lion King in some way after hearing that Beyonce and Blue Ivy are going to be a part of the next Lion King movie. That's not a coincidence at all. Kim knows what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's doing. And also, I think Kim's ultimate goal is to push North in the entertainment industry so she could extend the Kardashian relevancy. It's sad because I know she's trying to exploit her, but I just hope that she and Kanye at least try to protect North. Now, moving on, I want to give an update on Kelly Rowland. Now, I'm sure some of y'all know about Kelly Rowland's viral incident that happened at the Cannes Festival. She was on the red carpet and an usher from the security team was hating on her big time. She was blocking her, she stepped on her dress, and she was just being rude. And Kelly had to tell her off. She had to say, "Back up, don't talk to me like that." And of course, the media kind of ran with this whole story and tried to paint Kelly as a big diva. And we all know that doesn't fit Kelly's reputation at all. She's been in the industry for a long time and you never heard anybody calling her a diva. But lately, the media has been trying to push this narrative. Now, Kelly was invited to the Cannes Festival by a brand called Killian. She's no different from the other celebrities who were invited by different brands. So Kelly obviously deserved to be there. However, she was made to feel like she didn't belong. She was made to feel like she wasn't important at all. And she was really heartbroken about that. She was actually on the brink of tears when talking about it.
The woman knows what happened. I know what happened. And I have a boundary, and I stand by those boundaries, and that is it. And there were other women that attended that carpet who did not quite look like me, and they didn't get there scolded or pushed off or told to get off. And I stood my ground, and she felt like she had to stand hers, but I stood my ground. And that's it.
Now, Kelly is not lying when she talked about being treated differently. In fact, in my previous video, I actually pointed that out. I pointed out the difference in how she was treated versus how other people like Heidi Klum was treated. Some of these stars were not blocked. They were able to get their shine on the red carpet, but Kelly was rushed off. And Kelly wasn't the only one who was rushed off either. There's a K-pop artist named Yuna who was blocked off by that same security guard. And she even looked down at that woman's arm like, girl, what are you doing? I'm just trying to take pictures. Also, there was an actress named Maciel Tavares who got into it with the same security guard. And she was trying to show off her train that had a picture of Jesus Christ on it. And once again, this security lady was hating hard, and Maciel had to square up a little bit and push her off because she was just being too aggressive. So as you can see, Kelly Rowland was not the issue here. And I'm glad that she got some redemption in the media, because I kind of saw the way the media was trying to smear her name and try to make her seem like she's difficult. But we all know that's not true. Anyway, tell me what y'all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.